I'm Kusi Achampong. Today I'm talking about sex in relationships. Sex has become common in boy-girl relationships, and it is very common in the church too. You ask why? Because people have just taken sex to be something normal. Or if he wants sex, I will give it to him. If I don't give it to him, he will leave me and go to the other lady. Good guys have become difficult to get now. When you get one, make sure that he is with you all the time. Whatever he wants, give it to him. It is good advice from the devil anyway. God, I'm not sure any of us have heard God asking us to have sex, even though there have been some people who claim to be preachers who go about making certain statements about sex. I'm not here for that. But what I'm trying to say is that what are you doing now? Now let's give you a scenario. This guy had sex with you several times before he said those vows to you. Are you sure, as a girl, you trust him when he travels to Wa for 3 months? You think he will stay for the 3 months without sleeping around? There are guys who cannot stay for 1 week without having sex. There are people who cannot travel outside, who will travel outside and sleep around because their wives are not that there. And because they started that, they do not have self-discipline. They can't discipline themselves. Self-discipline is out of their lives. And so they sleep anywhere they find girls available. Can you marry such a person who cannot tame his libido? I'm not sure as a girl you'll be happy. Of course, if you want an open relationship, open marriage, that's fine. Open marriage basically means we sleep around, I sleep around, we come together as couple, we continue from there. That's fine. I'm not sure many girls will be happy with that, and I'm not sure many guys, many men will be interested in open marriage where you are sharing your girl with another guy. But as Christians, we tend to do these things and we think it's normal. It is not normal. It's the devil that is giving you ideas that you think is good, but it has repercussions for the future. Sometimes I wonder how people can just sleep around, have sex indiscriminately. I wonder if they think about what they are inviting to themselves. That kind of spirit, demons, diseases, sicknesses, infections they are getting to themselves. I don't know, but when the devil gives you a mandate, I'm not sure he gives you the opportunity for you to think about all the things, the potential things that can happen to you. But that's why I'm talking to you now. Sex in relationships is fun, is good. You enjoy it, but sin always is always nice. But the repercussions, God frowns on it, and it has its own natural issue that comes with it. I always ask myself, after having sex and then the girl calls you that she's pregnant and you're not ready for it, what happens? Do you remember the fun you had? No. You start thinking about so many things because now the unplanned thing has happened. If again you after having that sex, then the girl calls you and said that, oh, I went for a medical checkup and they said that I am HIV positive. What will you be going to your mind as a guy, as a gentleman? What will you be thinking about when you hear that? You see, and that is why any advice, any counsel from God to run away from sex before marriage is a good advice. God's in God's own wisdom, He thinks that doing it before marriage will be detrimental to your life, and doing it whilst you are married to the right person is fun and is the best thing that can ever happen to any man or any woman. But when you do it outside the confines of marriage, becomes a curse to you. And so I'm talking to you who is willing to give sex to him or her anytime he requests or she requests for it. Think about it. You are building your own future relationship on the foundation of sex. When you marry, you don't have sex every day. Yes, of course, I know some people are addicted to sex and they can do it every day. But if sex is the only foundation that you are building your relationship on, then it's going to crumble. It's going to crumble because that is not a very strong foundation. I'm not saying sex doesn't play a major role in marriage. It is. I'm married and I enjoy sex, but I am advising you as a single man, as a bachelor, as a spinster, do not waste all your energy and think that you are having fun because you are having this indiscriminate sex. No, neither have discriminate sex anyway. It doesn't mean that because I'm talking indiscriminate sex, you choose one and that's the only one you have sex with. If you have not said the vows, that person is not your husband, it's not your wife. You are making a big mistake. And so I'm talking to someone who is in a relationship or is about to enter into any relationship. That think about it. The father he is asking for sex, the father she's asking for sex, that don't mean that you give it to him. If you don't give it to him, he's going to leave you. Let him go. Because what it means is that when you marry this person and you are not in the position to provide him or her sex, he or she will leave you. It starts like this, but we don't see it because we are blinded by what we call love, probably lust. Anyway, this is what I think. Don't give sex. It may be a cake, it may be old school, but you see, old school principles have saved lives and have saved souls. You are modern, you are current trends, but see how many broken hearts you have gone through, how you are struggling because you think you are giving your body to someone you love, but you give your body to someone who was just having fun and never loved you. And that is where you create problems for yourself because you realize that you're giving a priceless gift to a dog or to a pig who don't care about you. And if that happens, you see how stupid and how foolish you have become. So don't give your priceless gift to a fool or to someone who doesn't care. I'm Kusi Achampong. If you have enjoyed this video, subscribe and share with your friends. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.